Today we're going to be talking about recursion. Recursion. So recursion is a topic that a lot of beginning developers often initially struggle with. It can be a little difficult to get your head wrapped around it. So if you find it difficult, just hang in there. After some time with practicing with it, it'll get a bit easier. So first, what is recursion? Recursion is when a function calls itself. A function calls itself. Okay. And to break this down into different pieces, we're going to first look at what happens when a function calls another function calls without recursion. So we'll look at function calls without recursion to use as a point of reference when comparing to function calls with recursion. Function calls with recursion. And this allows us to take a look at some of the similarities between the two and also to use a simpler case of function calls without recursion to pull some principles out of to apply to the more complicated case of function calls with recursion. After doing that, we're going to take a look at an example of a factorial function. And first, we will do that factorial function without recursion, which is to say that we are going to do it iteratively with a for loop or while loop. And then we're going to look at an example of a factorial function with recursion. And by doing both of these two examples, this will allow us to take a look at some of the trade-offs of solving this factorial function both with and without recursion. And finally, we'll wrap up with a summary of things to keep in mind when writing your own recursive function.